All right, this is a Dr. Nim game that I am selling on eBay. It is a repaired item, and this is to show you that it may need to be repaired after you get it. You're going to see here that someone else had bought it, would not attempt the repair, and sent it back to me. And you're going to see that I repair it quickly with just a piece of tape. So it's really simple. So that's the arm. That white arm there is the one that will possibly need adjusting after shipping, after it gets bopped around. You're going to see here, it's hard to see, but when you press that, that should push out a button, and it's not doing that. And that's what the previous buyer had said, and that's what I had told him would likely get out of adjustment because that's what's been repaired. So you're going to see I have to remove it, just clips out, no special tools, and it's a little bit hard to see, but there's a small gap there, and that gap is no good. It's going to let that arm flap around, and you cannot have that. So here's how I repaired it. You want to get a piece of tape. Probably clear tape works best. I got about I think a 3 to 4 inch piece of tape, and you're going to see what I do is I'm going to put it around that arm. That arm has to be rigid. Those nails are there to act as almost like a splint. So I put the tape on. I want to conform it to the arm itself. I want it to be super tight, so I'm really pushing it close. Now here I want to split the tape because I don't want to get in the way of that pivot arm. You cannot get the tape on that pivot arm. It will stop it from working. So I split it. You're going to see I wrap one side of the tape around that part of the pivot arm. Again, really tight. And then do the same with the other side. Really tight. And when I'm done, this arm should not flop around. It should move as one piece. And again, those nails are there specifically. Keep the nails there. They're balanced and they keep it rigid, like a splint on a broken arm or something. You have to get it back into the game. It'll take you a second to do that because you got to get that pivot point in there and you got to get the top notch of the arm and the bottom notch of the arm in place. So it'll take you a second, but as you can see, this fix took all of, I don't know, a minute, and it's a piece of tape. So you're going to see that, and I had to push that pivot down into its place. It was up a small amount. Make sure these little flip-flops, I think they're called flip-flops, are in place. The way you play the game is in the directions, which are included, the original instructions. But what you're going to see here is when I press that bottom button, a marble is dispensed, and that's what's supposed to happen. And you're also going to see here that depending on the flip-flops, more than one marble will be dispensed, and that will happen automatically. So you just saw 2 marbles dispensed there automatically, and that's what is supposed to happen. One thing about this game, and this is true, and I'm not sure the best way to fix this, is the flip-flops do stick. You see it there, so you're going to have to just tap it a little bit for them to follow through. So that will happen. You might be able to put some cornstarch or something there. I did not attempt that, but here you're going to see it dispense 1, 2, 3 marbles all by itself. So that just shows that it works, because Dr. Nim can take 1, 2, or 3 marbles depending on where the flip-flops are. So if you buy this, know that you may have to readjust it. Thank you very much, and contact me with any questions.